What's up, everybody? I go by Jordan 1086. I have another performance review for the original Nike Lebron 9. Actually, it's a comparison between the Nike Lebron 9 original release to the Nike Lebron 9 Low. And for all your information, sneaker needs, performance reviews, sneaker information, everything, you can just go check out nightwing2303.com. And before I start with the review, I just want to apologize about everything here on this side. This is the bed, and everything. It's still messy in here. This is gonna be like my new work area, and so I don't get. It's not gonna be cramped up in the other room that I used to do, because it's an actual bedroom where me and the lady sleeps. But anyways, without wasting too much of your time, here's a review for both the shoes. Alright, like my usual videos, I always start with the design of the shoe. First thing I'm going to talk about is the design of this one. I picked this shoe over everything else, even the Hornets colorway. You know, the new colors they have, I always like this kind of colorway. Either red and black or black and blue. But there are times like, there's other shoes that appeal to me. But this one was really appealing to me, black and red. There's a LeBron James logo there, and you see that Air Max 360. Air Max 180 on the heel, full length zoom on the forefoot, carbon fiber material there, flywire, and pretty much that's about it on the Nike Lebron 9. But this one, when I bought this, it cost me $170. Well, because Finish Line won't let me use the supposed rewards for the LeBron shoes, which I don't get it still. They have the limitations. But $170 for the shoe, I like it. Wasn't too great, but it reminds me of a flower for this design. And I'm gonna move on to the Nike Lebron 9 Low. I like this colorway, blue, green. I think there was a gray on this one. I like this colorway more than the mint green or other colorways that they have. This one attracts me the most because blue is my favorite colorway. Blue is my favorite color. This has the full length 360 Air Max unit, which, by the way, now I am a fan of the 360 Air Max unit. Classic Nike swoosh. I'm sorry, I'm just freestyling here, so I will design pretty much same traction design on the bottom, together with the Nike Lebron 9 Low. Lebron 9 regular release, and this is the low. This is retail $150. Like I said, Finish Line still won't let me use the rewards for a LeBron shoe. I don't know why. There's limitations there. So I got this at Foot Locker. Retail $150. Use my coupon code. I do surveys for the Foot Locker, so it saved me a little bit of money. Opinion wise about the shoe, both great looking design, pretty much unique, supposedly lightweight. It's a little lightweight. There's not much weight difference in this shoe, maybe a little bit, but I think the price should be lower down. Alright, next thing I'm going to talk about is the fit, comfort, and support about the Nike Lebron 9 regular release and the Nike Lebron 9 Low. So I'm going to go with this one first. First thing I'm going to talk about is the fit. It's true to size lengthwise. I'm wearing size 12. And every fit here is, I like the fit of the shoe. Comfort wise, that's what I'm going to talk about with this shoe. I don't like the comfort of the shoe. I don't like the toe box. It's kind of like plastic. I don't know if it's plastic or anything, but it's stiff. And on the inside of the shoe, on the toe, there's no cushioning, no foam, no anything. So every time you make a stop or you do a jab step or you try to do a cut like that, it hurts. It will hurt your toe. So it's my first game, I was I can't wait to take off the shoe because it hurts on the toe. And I don't, for some odd reason in this shoe, there's this it's like a zoom bag here, like full length zoom bag, and the 360 Air Max. I mean, 360, I'm sorry, 180 Air Max on the heel. I don't like the combination of the zoom bag and the 180 Air Max here for the shoe. I like it in the mellows better because it's a lot more comfortable. This one, for I don't know, like my zoom bag here is like a little bit more inflated, so that's why my foot was still like that, kind of like it felt like it was like that the whole time, so it was like uncomfortable for me, and it was like really painful when I'm running, so it was still hurting. But the heel part is what I like, the Air Max. So when I'm jumping, like the impact is on the heel is good. So it was like it was just comfortable for my forefoot. Now for the support of this shoe, and like I said, like I like it from here all the way to the top because of the flaps that you have there. You have the lockdown. Like every time you tighten the shoe, this will lock it down. So the lockdown of the shoe is perfect. It stays there, and the flaps, I call this the flaps. It's really flexible, but it's also durable. I don't know the material. I don't know if it's a material, the carbon fiber that they put there, and I don't know if it's a Pro Combat. I don't know what materials they use here. And the Pro Combat, let me tell you something. If you're wearing a low cut sock, this will annoy your ankle. It's gonna be like rubbing. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it will rub your ankles. It's just gonna annoy you. So you just wear like a long socks or like a crew socks, and you'll be good for this shoe. But on the other hand, the Nike Lebron 9 Low, fit wise, it's still true to size. I don't have complaints about how it's perfect for my feet. And for the comfort of the shoe, this one I didn't have a problem with the toe. It's a little bit more softer, but there's still no cushion there. But I didn't have a problem. It didn't hurt when I was running. I used this shoe more than the Nike Lebron 9, the actual release. The comfort wise, like I like the cushioning in the shoe better than the first release of the Lebron 9. I like everything. The fit, the comfort here was really comfortable, and the 360 Air Max unit here, I'm a fan of this shoe now because I've never really paid attention to the Air Max units or the Air Zoom, but now I pay attention to it. I like this shoe. This shoe is also good for like well, guards as well, but like for me, it's like I like the impact of the shoe. Every time I will do a jump, like it softens the blow. And I wouldn't say like this is like flexible enough, but I didn't really pay attention to if it's flexible enough for me to run, because I'm still practicing how to, position myself instead of being a center to like a power forward. I want to become like a small forward or a shooting guard. So this shoe was really perfect for me. Support, low tops, of course, like there's not really a lot of support for me. I like it, like high tops. But this shoe was so comfortable for me that like, I didn't pay attention to the support of the ankle, even though I have like a weak left ankle. And also it's the same one with the Lebron 9. You have these flaps that will lock down your foot in the shoe. At first I thought like I was having a problem with the lockdown, but I keep on forgetting that there's these flaps that will help you lighten. The more you tighten the shoe, the more you're safe enough to play in the shoe. So fit, comfort, and support, I love this shoe. I guess it's one of the best shoes I've worn. So hopefully by next year this will still be my top 5, but for right now it's included in my top 5 shoe for those 3 categories that I just said. Alright, the ventilation of the shoe. I'll talk about this one first. This one you don't see any perforation holes, nothing. Supposedly like the flywire is supposed to be thin. On this one, like will help like the breathability of the shoe, which now I notice like it did kind of help. I don't know if it's the flywire or mostly it's in the tongue, because the tongue here, if you see that mesh right there, that helps with ventilation. So my shoe wasn't really moist after I played today. I've tried this on the indoor court. Ventilation was good enough for me, but this one was the best ventilation. And I'm the guy that like always cares about ventilation because I am OCD when it comes to sweating on the feet or like my feet being wet. This one, I love it. Like the mesh, like ventilation there, both medial and lateral side. Reminds me of the Hyperfuse. Well, I haven't really tried a Hyperfuse. I don't have Hyperfuse yet in my collection, so hopefully I could get them. Even though there's like a lot of cushioning here, I still think it was good ventilation everywhere from medial and lateral, the tongue, and that's all I could explain. The ventilation is pretty much supposedly like straightforward. The only ventilation it doesn't have is this toe. This toe part, like I don't like for both Lebrons, but this one, like I said, it really softened the blow. But anyways, I like the ventilation for the Nike Lebron 9 lows than the actual original release. Alright, last but not least, I want to talk about the traction of the shoe. Pretty much same pattern, design. The chain link on this one, chain links on this one too. I like the traction for this one on the inside, the chain link design, but the outer ridges of the shoe, it's like I still don't, I don't know, I don't like it in the indoor court as well. It's like I don't really feel a lot of traction for this one. I was mostly paying attention to the one in the middle. It's just like mostly smooth, but I wasn't really falling or slipping earlier, but I mostly felt the traction where this black part is at. Like especially in, like this one too, same thing. Like same feeling on the outer ridges of the traction. The middle is still the one that has like that like helps me with the traction while I was running sprinting. And I don't see any difference, but like cause like what 912-303 point out, this one was a lot thicker for this one, but I forgot to pay attention to this one. But the traction was still both okay because of the inner ridges or the inner part of the traction with the chain link design. But other than that, I like the traction, but I wish they could have just like modified this to something else for the outer ridges. Alright guys, that sums it up for the review of the Nike Lebron 9 original release and the Nike Lebron 9 low. Opinion wise, for these two, well, I can't really compare anything right now because I don't have the Lebron Elites yet. It's $250, like it's something that I'm thinking about if I want to get it or not, because the price is $250, which is, in my opinion, unrealistic for its own good. I mean, LeBron James, that's all I gotta say. But if I were to compare both shoes, I like this one better. I really have a lot of pain with the toe box, and I'm now a fan of the Air Max 360 unit. For everything, it's really comfortable. For me, opinion wise, now it's like it's one of the best shoes I've worn. The performance of this shoe, for its price, I don't like it. It's really, the performance of this shoe is bad, but I guess like these shoes are really meant for LeBron James' feet. I don't really like the performance for this shoe. I like this one better on everything. I'm a fan of this shoe, and that's all I can say about it. So right now, don't forget to subscribe to my videos. You can just hit me up on Twitter at Jordan1086, or I have a Facebook. You can just search me on Facebook, Jordan1086. And like I said earlier, everything else that you need, your sneaker reviews, performance reviews, and all sneaker information, just go visit Nightwing2303.com. Anything other than that, I'm already signing out. So Jordan1086, guys, have a